Thank you all three for coming. This is really a special treat.
Sure, thanks for having us.
It's awesome.
Go, man.
Ready to go? Okay, here we go. Well, it's concert night at the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. We're here at the Aladdin Theater, and this is really an exciting treat because we have Sleater-Kinney here with us. The entire band has come out tonight. The band is being inducted into the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. It's Carrie Brownstein, Corin Tucker, and Janet Weiss. Welcome, and thank you all.
Thanks for having us. Thanks.
Making this such a special night. So why don't we start off, first of all, by talking about the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. What does it mean to you to know that you've been inducted into the Hall of Fame? We'll start with you and work our way down. Carrie.
Well, I mean, I think as a band that's spent most of our existence working in and around Portland and the state of Oregon, as you know, 2/3 of us are from the Pacific Northwest, and all of us have lived here for decades. It just helps give us a feeling of being entrenched in the community. I think we've always given credit to and felt very much a part of all the artistic and political and environmental scenes here. And I think, yeah, this just really cements that in a way that makes us really proud.
Corin?
I think that it's really nice to be recognized and to be able to say that you're a musician, right? So you're doing what you love, but to also be recognized and feel accomplishment, to be getting, you know, awarded a Hall of Fame induction. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I'm really pleased to be here.
Janet?
Yeah, I mean, I moved here in '89 and became very much a part of the music scene in the early '90s, and learned so much about musical community, how a musical community works, and how the support and sort of the support from your fellow musicians kind of pushes you to be better. I think we were separate from Olympia, we were separate from Seattle, we were separate from Los Angeles and San Francisco, and we sort of did our own thing, supported each other a lot, and made a space for like real musical sort of experimentation and you know, sort of becoming, you know, I think just exploring avenues we may not have if we didn't have the support of our fellow musicians. So it feels, I feel proud to get the award.
And as a band, do you guys have a lot of good memories from the days playing in Portland, specifically? You know, there in Olympia, you probably came down here a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I think we were just talking the other day with Yola Tango because we played at the Pine Street Theater. I think it was 1997, and we opened for them. That was an early Portland show.
I think it was La Luna by then.
Oh, it was La Luna.
I think so.
Okay.
Satyricon.
Yeah.
Satan's Pilgrims. Remember that
Yes,
one?
of course.
With their crowd. We had two completely different crowds. So I think we sold it out twice and got more money from that show than we'd ever gotten playing at Satyricon before.
Yeah.
Yeah, the great venues, I think that allowed bands to be different and pairing bands together that weren't the same, sort of, you know, created this appreciation for things that weren't like you. I think even now we prefer to play shows with bands that aren't just like us. You know, we want an eclectic sort of mix, and that's what Portland really offered. There were a lot of, you know, you go to the X-Ray, you go to Satyricon, you go to La Luna on any given night, and you'd see something worthwhile.
And it's changed. There are not that many places for bands on the rise to play live anymore.
Well,
in Portland.
Certainly is not an all-ages venue, which I think is really what's missing. You know, there's Mississippi Studios and Doug Fir, Wonder Ballroom, but not a place for kids to go, you know, when they're young. And I think we really relied on that growing up, coming into music and falling in love with music, and really being able to see live music was the key to the whole love affair.
Well, the Oregon Music Hall of Fame exists to fund music scholarships, and I wondered if you guys could touch on your views on the importance of keeping music alive in schools and maybe not cutting the arts and that type of thing. Start here, Jen.
Well, I'm a self-taught musician, but really what music taught me is how to be confident and how to find a place for assertiveness that is a place where you're not judged, a place where you can feel free and feel like you can take on characters and create characters that are maybe not so much like you. But it's a way to express yourself that I feel like is unlike any other. For me, I was like a physical kid that did sports, and music really felt like the thing I was meant to do. So I think if kids don't ever get to try it or aren't exposed to it, they may, there's an avenue of expression that is going to be lost to them. So it seems, dire to keep that going.
Corin?
I was a kid who went to public school in Oregon, and I sang in the choir in middle school. And, those were my vocal lessons. And, that's where I really started singing. And, to have that opportunity, you might take it for granted as a kid, but it's really important to have those opportunities open to all kids and to have it in public school. So I'm really happy that we're doing this and we're part of it.
Carrie?
Yeah, I think arts education is integral and crucial to the formative years. I can't imagine taking funding away from those programs. I think, what it lends, it lends itself to expression and, a certain amount of dynamics and exploration that you just can't get through, math and science and literature alone. And, I see it as just as important as the other subjects in school, and see them as being in conversation with one another. So, yeah, I think it's great that the Music Hall of Fame is part of getting that word out there and the funding into the schools.
Well, seriously and sincerely, congratulations, guys, and we're so happy you could all three be here tonight to accept your awards. And welcome to the Oregon Music Hall of Fame, Sleater-Kinney.
Thank you.
Thank you.